Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, Yoshi-san. How are you today?
So far so good. How about you?
So far so good, but I'm a little bit worried about the volcano.
Volcano
Yes.
eruption.
Maybe it will erupt, but the volcano in nearby Manila, volcano nearby my town,
Really?
volcano nearby Visayas, Bicol, volcano on the, I think Davao or something, are very active. So all the volcanoes, active volcanoes in the Philippines are really active and giving some signs that sooner they will erupt.
It's so much worry. Serious situation maybe. So I hope not so much big erupt. That
Yes,
kind
yes,
of
yes.
volcano.
Yes, exactly. That's why we are a little bit anxious about it, but we cannot do anything. It's a natural phenomena, and I don't know, it's uncontrollable, so we just have to prepare. Que sera sera, whatever happens.
Kesra is very on the right track. So and we can't control the natural disaster. So it's impossible for much every preparation. And after that we think a lot of how recover. So people, mankind, always live with natural disaster.
Exactly, yes. So the only thing that we are preparing for is, are we really prepared? Because Filipino people, when it comes to earthquake and this kind of natural calamity, we don't have much knowledge. Although we perform earthquake drill, but I think not enough.
Yes, I think so. The drill and real situation is completely different. So.
Exactly. How about you, Yoshi-san? What are you worried about?
My country and your country, the situation is almost same. The earthquake from country and lot of the big typhoon hit every year. So and recently adding the corona disaster. So recently, and of course our country also have a earthquake, and we do you know our government declaration about corona, so the emergency situation and around Tokyo and Kanagawa and Saitama. So but it's limited this week, and government decide to release. This government release that kind of declaration. Even the patients little increase recently, and most of the people worry about release declaration and more increase, maybe getting the 4 times waves Tokyo, and governments worry about maybe the Japanese economy and also the coming the Olympic game in Tokyo. So they have to release this kind of emergency declaration.
Oh, okay. I understand. Yes. So, but I think your situation when it comes to the coronavirus is much better than our situation now.
I know. I checked from the newspaper your country also the serious situation than our country. So I know.
Mm, exactly. Yeah. So every day we got like 5,000 cases. Every day, every day. Yeah. So a little bit dangerous, but actually right now they didn't announce yet, but maybe it might be sooner or later we will be put in lockdown again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so today, not about lockdown, but about, I think this is suitable for Myanmar. Myanmar situation. Lesson 23 on strike. Okay, so by looking at the picture, Yoshi-san, can you please describe the picture for me?
Okay. In this picture, I can see the many people stage demonstration on the main street. They clamor their demand. Top of the line, there is 4 policemen. They control this demonstration. Policemen wearing the black cap and fluorescent colors uniform. One of them is women policewoman. So, and it's a tidy, organized demonstration. I believe this town must be London. I've been to London once. I feel that kind of atmosphere from these pictures. And over there on the street, I can notice the double-decker sightseeing bus and visitors, and also the old historical building. Many people who participant of this demonstration are old men, old person. When I read a catch of placard, it's a demand of their pension. Each old man shouts their demand with having placards and banners. And it's so much nice weather. People's shadow is so clear on the road, and I believe it's so nice days, this kind of demonstration. That's all.
Exactly. I hope every demonstrations happening in the street are peaceful as this. Yes. But in Myanmar, shooting, more on shooting, bing, 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 killing spree.
I saw crazy armies in the Myanmar. I don't believe that the armies keeping their country but
Peace.
shoot their
Peace, right?
people.
It's so ironic.
Yeah, so the people always very peaceful demonstration. So I don't believe that. So some countries they violent demonstration is make a violent demonstration. So it's some little reason shot that kind of people, but. Myanmar's people is all people is very just peaceful demonstration. I don't believe that that kind of armies anyways, I hope calm down more of the boss. So.
Mm-mm. Yes, exactly. I agree with you. Yeah. Casualties, innocent, innocent participants from the demonstration were killed because of this issue.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember history repeats, it repeat is its own generation, like something like that. Because a long time ago, 1986, it also happened in Philippines.
I know. So your country also a very tragic history. So also in Japan, so the World War II, so our people very hard situation. So in World War II. So anyways, we don't doing again that kind of terrible situation.
Exactly. That's the most important, I think that's the most important thing, that we should learn something from the past
Yeah.
that we should not do in the present.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, okay. Yes, so now let's move on. Exercise 2. Thank you so much for describing the picture. So we will link Yoshi-san, and I will be reading letter B. B.
Okay. Why is the street closed here? This is so unfortunate. We are in a hurry.
There seems to be some sort of commotion on the next block.
Yeah, I can hear the noise and shouts.
Oh, it sounded like screams to me.
So what should we do now? Do you think we should investigate?
Not at all. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Killing spree. We should not get involved in other people's disputes.
I guess you are right. My mother always tells me to mind my own business.
I agree with your mother. That is a good advice. I remember one story in social media posted in Facebook. If you wanted to live longer, just mind your own business. Yeah. The secret. The secret of a 100-year-old man is minding his own business. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the best advice.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's move to exercise 3, Yoshi-san. Let's go with vocabulary word number 1.
Okay. Commotion. The act of the making a noisy disturbance. So my hometown Hikone is the sightseeing place and garden city. So there is a famous castle. It's a natural treasure. It's a remnant of our ancient feudal road. So in the daytime, it's so crowded with visitors. But usually, nighttime is so much quiet. But several times in the years, in the midnight, young people ride a motorcycle and they run around whole cities. So it's so commotion. Sometimes chasing police car with siren. That's the turbulence of our silent night. That's all.
Oh, but I think it is peaceful. Here you can hear like motor racing, illegal motor racing, and then suddenly you will hear police, pew, and then suddenly you will hear bang, 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 bang. Wow. It's like a movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Japanese
Okay.
one policeman not shoot the young man, just chase. So
Yeah, they just chase them quietly, I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. Here, oh, like a movie star, like an action, like that. That's why it's so difficult to stay away at night, stay awake at night, going out. Oh. If you want to live longer, just sleep at home. Okay, number two. How
Okay.
about number two?
Dispute to quarrel angrily. So I think recently the very important dispute between government and Japanese about national security and our peaceful constitution. So the government want to dispatch our defending army to the overseas as a international contribution. But our peaceful constitution perfectly prohibit dispatch our army to the overseas. It's a important dispute. That's all.
Okay. How about your point of view about this? Would you like to to dispatch it, or just just remain there, stay quiet, and
I always oppose dispatch our army to the it's, even the China ship have a weapon and government allowed to shoot our police ship, and our police ship don't have any army and prohibited shooting, of course. So and we most of the Japanese irritated by his arrogant Chinese behavior, but it's a very right attitude. So even they have weapons and sometimes shoot, but we have to stand patient of this situation, because if shoot back, sometimes it's a cause of wars. So anyways, we have to prevent wars again.
exactly. I agree with you. Yes, prevention is better than starting
Yeah,
the fire again. Oh.
just patience. So it's very hard time. So how do you think that there is a good way to changing China's arrogant attitude? Do you have any ideas?
I know, unless Xi Jinping will die. Xi Jinping will be assassinated. But it can't be happen. I know. They are very strict when it comes to that. So, but it will only be changed if and only if those leaders of this communist country will be changed. They will be replaced by an open-minded person. Then maybe the arrogancy of this country will be lessened.
My policy is that just wait. So after 20 years, so the Chinese population getting so old. Their policy is one child policy, long time. So they have a lot of the old person.
Wow.
And they can't maybe the arrange this situation because even in Japan we have a lot of the old person and they have a lot of problem, but the China is 10 times our problem, so the China's power is naturally reduced. So, and my policy is just nowadays just patient and just wait about 2 decades.
Exactly. Yeah. Good things happen to those who knows how to wait. I heard that from one of the kids TV program in the yeah, on the TV my children were watching, and then I heard that saying, good things happen for those who know how to wait.
Yeah.
Yes. So I believe in you. Sooner or later, this Chinese population will be older. So, and when they become old, what's next? We don't know. Okay, I can read your mind. But that is a good idea. I agree. Okay, how about the next one?
uh, to mind own business, to keep one's attention on one's own concern or matters. So the several years ago, I saw some scenes in the night bright streets, bright light streets. So there's some drunkards. So they persistently says to the woman, "I'll get you your home." So and at that time, his attitude is very good. So she just said to the drunkards, so resolutely mind your own business. That's all.
Exactly. Wow. Yes. Golden rule. If you want to live longer, mind your own business. I think in Japan, Japanese society are usually like this, right? Like I know I heard a lot from my other students. Like they said, "Oh, you know, teacher, I don't even know the name of my neighborhood."
Mm.
Like that, they said because they really are they are really focused on minding their own, daily life.
Yes, sir. Recently, this scene is a very rare case. So each person very separated, not so much sick relationship. So it's a good point and bad point. So people don't want involved in other people'
Okay.
life. It's easy, but sometimes become a big problem.
Exactly. But in the Philippines, your problem, the whole community's problem. Filipino way. Yeah. For example, me, I have a problem. Expect it that the whole community knows about my problem. Even though I didn't tell someone, they just saw me something or what. My neighborhood just saw me doing something, and then suddenly the whole community knows what am I doing. Filipino. Sometimes it's good because they can sympathize, but most of the time it's not good. Because when you walk on the street, like what my experience, oh, what happened to your blah blah? Is it okay now? Do I know you? Like, initial reaction, oh, how did you know about my problem? No, I heard it from blah blah blah.
I know
Yeah,
that
you
I
want
have
to be.
some experience for my childhood. So the Japanese society is so poor. But my discipline for my life is a neighborhood old person. So always correct my attitude. My parents busy for make living. So my neighborhood grew up just me. So that's a good situation. Your country's attitude or situation recently, I think.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing about that, Yoshi-san. Thank you for the wonderful conversation we had this morning. And I'm gonna meet you again on our next class.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yes. Bye-bye, Yoshi-san. Take care. Say hi to your wife. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.